Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. This one is going to be concentrating on the front arches, which is what I've been leaving till last because I think they're going to be the hardest ones to produce apart from. And we'll have a look at them now. So in the last few nights I've been out and I've been sanding them, giving them a little polish because some of you may remember, I don't know if I can show you anywhere, but it was as if the PVA had reacted a little bit. You might be able to see it here. Got like kind of fisheye in it. So I have sanded all the part, made it nice and smooth, and I've also put the three parts of the mould together and put the filleting wax around the joins. This has also had 3 layers of the wax. I'm just about to PVA it. So I'm hoping, because of this backdraft on this vented area, that we're going to be able to pull the part out and away from it. That's my worry. My worry is I won't be able to pull the part out away enough to let the whole thing release. I think this was the second mould I made, so the first mould was slightly different. And yesterday I had to cut, so this part here was stuck out a couple inches all the way around there and round there, and I thought, well, there's no way I was going to pull that part out past the 2-inch lip. So I've cut that off, I've put some more gel coat over it here, I'm going to sand it back a little bit, and that'll be that part ready. So I'm going to concentrate today on this first mould since it's nearly ready to be done. Hopefully I'll just do that one, pull the part out, and if it's fine I'll move on to the other one. And if I've got any issues with this mould here, then I can maybe remedy it before I start producing the part from the other side. Garage is looking a little bit tidier because we've got a party coming up. We're going to use the garage for that, so I've been trying to tidy everything up. But yeah, I've got like a week till the party, a week today, so I need to get these made and out the way so we can clear some space in here. So I'm just going to crack on. That's us at the point of no return now. We have 2 coats of gel coat on each. I've just done this one, so that's still wet for another hour or so. But this one's went tacky and it's good enough to do the fibre-basting on. So I had a little bit left of 225 chop strand, which is a little bit thinner than the big roll of 300 I've got. So I'm going to start off with a layer of this, mixed in with some of the chop strand fibres, just to get into the tight radiuses that are in this mould right into the corners and things. So use a mixture of that for the first layer, and then the second I'll do 2 more, second and third I'll do 2 layers of the 300 on each. That gives it both 3 layers, and hopefully that's enough for both of them. I'm hoping to get both done tonight, but I'll see how it goes. Sometimes you think that's easy and you start laying up and it just takes forever to get everything tucked away into the corners and give you a result you're happy with. So one anyway, get 1 done, if not we'll get 2 done, and then tomorrow just get to pull out the mould tomorrow night and keep our fingers crossed.
You make my heart burn. It's like I'm awake inside of a dream. You're getting closer, night's almost over. I might just ask you to leave now with me.
It's now the next day and I'm back with my trusty green Packers, and we're going to try and split this out the mould. I did have time to do the other one last night, but I just thought I'd rather wait and get this, make sure it comes out, in case there's anything I can change for that one. I'm thinking if it doesn't come out with the vents, then I'll maybe just have to leave the vents kind of off this piece. I don't know, we'll find out very shortly. So I'll stick it on the tripod and get cracking.
Take my eyes off you, yeah. Keep my eyes on you. You were all I see.
day I should be leaving. Hear what I say without even speaking. My compass is off, why did I choose you? I'm just too lost, I need to cut loose. I keep it in my head, I keep it locked away. My friends think that this is over. Guess it's the price I pay. Played with the enemy, now I got you on my shoulders. Let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love. Let me let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love again. Let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love. Let me let go and let me love again. Let me love again.
Let go and let me love. Let me let go and let me love. Let me love again. Let go and let me love. Let me let go and let me love. Let me love again.
Wanna let go, I wanna lose you. Fall out of love as you're supposed to. This was a phase that I was a mistake, but I can't move on with something in these days. Let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love. Let me let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love again. Let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love. Let me let go and let me love again. Let me love again.
Let go and let me love. Let me let go and let me love. Let me love again. Let go and let me love. Let me let go and let me love again. Let me love again. Let go and let me love. Let me let go and let me love. Let me love again. Let go and let me love. Let me let go and let me love. Let me love again. Let me love. Let me let go and let me love. Let me love again. Let go and let me love. Let me let go and let me love. Let me love again. Let me love again.
Let me love again.
Woo! What are we left with? Even though that bit was a failure, the rest of it is very, very good. See the extra width on it there. Coming up to the point here. Just need that little bit extra shaved off, and that would turn in nicely. And then in here where you've cut and put the fixings on. It's all pretty good. So we'll just need to do a bit of remolding to fix. This is a bit up in the corner up here. I think I had to rejig. It breaks my heart that happened, but I kind of always knew it probably would. fair it's fiberglass, you could probably repair it, but I think I want to be able to pull a few different parts out of these moulds just so I've got replacements myself. So what I think I'll do is, obviously the problem in this area, so I'll redo the square section that goes in there, and I'm going to cut this lip off completely. I'll cut that off completely just so we're laying extra fiberglass flat, fiberglass flat, and then just pull it down the way. There's nothing else, once we take this out there's nothing else locking that in place, so it should go. Yep. I think we just need some few alterations and we'll be good to go again. So I couldn't help myself, I just thought I'd trim it up and bolt it on just to see what it looks like. I think I may end up just repairing it when I've got more resin and things. It's just this kind of area down the bottom and this crack I'll need to deal with. But apart from that, everything fits up quite nice. It still needs a little bit shaved off the back, just down at the, just down here. A little bit shaved off just to let it go in a little bit. You can see it up there, it's still to tuck in a bit. But down the edge of the door and everything, it's quite a neat fit. Once it goes under there and still to be bolted on to the underside there. It's just got all the OEM fitting points. So yeah, I'm quite like it, so I think I will repair it. Just so we've got something to work with just now until I make another set. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and do this other one. I've got about, what's in that, about 3 or 4 litres of resin. So I'm just going to give this one a go and see if it comes out any better after the alterations I made to the mould. But I would say that probably it's still got the same amount of lip. Maybe just a 1/4 of an inch or so, and then this bit here. So it might come out. I'm just going to give this mould a little dust down and clean it with some acetone, and then I'll be able to put the fiberglass onto it. And I'll give you an update tomorrow. I won't bother filming this, I'll just go on with it. And tomorrow I'll try and see how I'll maybe film pulling this one out the mould and see what happens.
So humble. Now it's like we don't care about what's coming out of our mouths. I'm sorry. I gave it time, all of my time. Now my mind's lost in its thoughts. I want you want only you.
Well, that was a lot less painful. We didn't have any damage from releasing it from the mould. We did have a bit of damage from just the way I've layered things up. I've obviously not got an air bubble out of that bottom lip there, but that's easily repairable. But this time the vents, everything intact, all looks very nice. I should just clean up perfectly. So we know this mould. This mould's a better mould, the one that I'd done a little bit of fixing on, although some of the fiberglass gets stuck around this area, but I can repair that and make it better the next time. But I'm happy with how it came out. So what I'll do is I'll just trim it up and get it stuck on the card just now. So that's us, got it mounted up and pretty happy with it, same as the other side. Let's see if we can get the camera back far enough. Same as our side, the panel gaps are good. And this piece in here, just needs to go in a little bit, I think, but really it will get adjusted once this pillar trim will go in, because that hooks into that little tab in there. But yeah, I'm happy with how the vents have turned out. Just need to obviously cut them, open them up, and this little piece under here that chipped away can be replaced. So yeah, I've just got a couple of bolts in it, kind of there and up there for the time being. But yeah, I'm happy with it. Just the side skirts now, they need a little bit of cutting and some thought put into them, because I've oversized all the flanges on them. So they are ready, I just need to take some time to cut them, so you'll probably see that in the side skirt video. You'll see them mounted in that. And where is it? In there. The header has been planed 3mm off the back edge, so it should fit in to the gap here, but I need to get the car up in the ramps, and it should pass the steering column in there, but it will not pass the starter motor, so it needs a little notch out of it. Once I've got it fitted up, I'll be able to work out that and just hopefully just attack it with the grinder to have made enough space for it to fit. So we're getting closer, guys. We are definitely nearer the end than we are at the start. So here we go, guys. It's been a few weeks since we pulled the front arches out the mould, but I finally got some time to get everything put together. And obviously the front arch, especially on this side, had a bit of damage on it, which I'll repair. So, but for now it's all mounted up. Just gotta zoom in. And when I say mounted up, I mean there's 4 bolts holding the front arch in stock positions, and the side skirts are held up with a few cans of beer, just where they should be, and the back is basically just some tape holding it. So there's a little bit of adjustment to do. If you see that gap kind of along here, it's not too bad at that side. This side it's just opening up a little bit, and I think there is movement in there to see. Yeah, once I bolt that all up, that'll be good. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I wanted to get the door back on it, but it meant taking everything back off. So the rear arch has to come off first, then the side skirt, and then the front arch to let me bolt the door back onto the hinges. So yeah, that's a job for another day, as is the other side. I've still got the side skirt to cut so I can get everything fitted back together. Thanks very much, guys, for sticking with it. I know it's been a long 2 years to get to this point with the body kit, and I'm quite happy that everything's fitting the way it is. I might make another set, but for the time being these are the ones I'm going to use, work with, and for the final car, I don't know what's happening, painting and wrapping, I'll decide what's happening. So that might make my decision easier to make another set or not make another set. And the next videos will probably be the front and the rear bumpers. So I've got a front bumper, it's actually 370Z style Nismo, and I'm going to adapt that to suit the wider front arches. And the rear, I think I'm going to stick with an OEM bumper and cut the bottom half off it so I can make some sort of diffuser. So that'll be the next videos. Not promising any dates when that'll be made, but hopefully in the next month or so we'll get something else in the books. And yeah, subscribe, like, comment, anything you like. I'll get back to as many comments as I can. For now, guys, thank you very much for watching.